Nissan launched production of its new electric Leaf model Monday at the company's Smyrna plant, bolstering the facility's role at the global automaker. The new model is the latest milestone in Nissan's 30-year presence in Smyrna, where the Japanese company employs 8,400 people and makes 640,000 vehicles a year. It's a big day in Smyrna as we celebrate the start of the production for the most dynamic and revolutionary vehicle ever built here, the 2018 Nissan Leaf. Jeff Younginer, Vice President of Manufacturing at the Smyrna plant, said on a stage inside Nissan plant. The world-class team here in Smyrna is second to none. The 2018 Leaf EV has a new design, improved driving range, at 150 miles per charge, and new technology, including an e-pedal that allows drivers to both accelerate and slow the vehicle. The new Leaf starting price is $29,990 and it will come to market in January. Nissan has been manufacturing the Leaf at the company's Smyrna site, the largest producing auto assembly plant in North America, since 2013. Speaking to a crowd of Nissan employees and leaders, Governor Bill Haslam praised the company's contributions to the state's automotive sector. In the over 30 years since Nissan decided to locate a plant here, it is no exaggeration to say you have literally changed the face of Tennessee, Haslam said. We have become known as an automotive manufacturing state primarily because of a decision that Nissan made to build here. Since opening the Smyrna plant in 1983, Nissan has invested $6.4 billion in the area, with an additional $110 million spent on the new Leaf model. The Smyrna plant produces the Altima, Leaf, Maxima, Pathfinder, Rogue and the Infiniti QX60. Nissan North America Chairman Jose Munoz said the Nissan plant had reached its maximum capacity. If the company continues to grow at its current rate, more space will be needed and Tennessee will be considered when expansion plans are made, he said. Once the situation gets there, I guarantee you Tennessee is going to be considered. There is no doubt about it, Munoz said. We are very happy to be operating here. Nissan reported a U.S. sales record for November and an 18% increase from the previous year, with more than 135,900 vehicles sold. More than 114,500 Leaf vehicles have sold in the U.S. since 2011. Buyers of electric vehicles have benefited from tax credits for their purchases in recent years. Whether congressional tax reform will retain those tax credits is uncertain. Munoz said he welcomed tax credit support, but also expressed confidence in sales regardless. We built a very strong foundation, he said. We are not counting only on external support or political support to continue with this technology. This technology is proven. There is some very clear, strong, natural demand, not only in the US, but also we will see it everywhere. Haslam said tax credits may impact sales in the short term, but based on his conversation with auto companies, consumers generally are expected to shift to electric vehicles over time. Long term, what I think I have heard from Nissan and other folks is it's where the world is going, Haslam said. It's a matter of how long it takes us to get to where the electric vehicle is the dominant method of propelling vehicles. Munoz acknowledged the growing competition in electric vehicle manufacturing but said Nissan's EV experience, dating back to the Leaf's 2010 debut, serves as an advantage. No other manufacturer can bring that level of EV experience to the engineering and design process, Munoz said. No other brand can match Nissan's large, loyal and passionate EV owner base. After launching the new all-electric Nissan Leaf in September and starting production in Japan and the UK, the Japanese automaker is now starting production of the new vehicle in the US. The new electric car should hit dealerships as soon as next month. The automaker announced the start of production today at their Smyrna vehicle assembly plant in Smyrna, Tennessee. Jeff Younginer, Vice President of Manufacturing at Nissan's Smyrna Vehicle Assembly Plant, commented, "We're committed to vehicle electrification and manufacturing in the United States. With the Leaf's low starting price and latest suite of Nissan intelligent mobility features, we're excited to ramp up production and bring the Leaf to market next month. The factory also manufactures the Ultima, Maxima, Pathfinder, Rogue, and the Infiniti QX60 for a total annual production capacity of 640,000 vehicles. The Leaf, which has been produced at the plant since 2013, has been taking a decreasing share of that capacity over the last 2 years as demand has been slowing down. They are now hoping that it will change with the next generation Leaf, which features a new design and a longer range. While it is definitely a significant upgrade over the previous generation with 150 miles of range, an advanced semi-autonomous driving system, and power upgrade, it's still not clear how big the demand will be for the vehicle, especially in the US. Early demand in Europe and Japan seems strong. The company confirmed that it received over 9,000 orders for the new Leaf in less than 2 months. But I think Nissan's biggest problem is that they confirmed that a new battery pack with longer range is coming soon, which could affect demand. Yet, this version starting at $30,000 before incentives is priced lower than other vehicles like Tesla's Model 3 and GM's Chevy Bolt EV. Maybe they will find a sweet spot with lower range and price until they have an option with enough range to compete with the 2 previously mentioned EVs. Either way, I think it will be an interesting first few months for Nissan's Leaf launch in the US. We are also going to have a chance to try out the vehicle and get back to you with a more in-depth report than we have so far.
At this very moment I'm a very well-pampered, mostly willing hostage of Nissan at some Napa Valley resort that seems to be entirely populated with elderly folks on electric scooters. Nissan is showing their latest version of their very sleek and advanced electric scooter, the Leaf, to me and other journalists very soon. What do you want to know about it? We know what it looks like. We generally know the specs: 147 horsepower, 150 miles of range, that one-pedal driving thing that's like a bumper car, all that. I'll be getting behind the wheel of this lightning burner soon, so I'll have driving impressions, and I'll crawl all the hell over and inside the thing to let you know what it's like. Hopefully, I'll get to try Nissan's semi-autonomous driving technology, Nissan Pro Pilot Assist, which, if they'll let me, I'll compare to driving while on a bean, which I'm assuming is a pretty similar experience. If not, I'll just grill the techs for details until they ask me to please let go of their arm, because that's starting to hurt. My pre-experience prejudices? I've never been crazy about the Leaf. I think it does its basic job well enough, but it's a pretty deeply bloodless car. Making an EV boring is sort of an achievement, though, and they're the best-selling EV. I don't really like the new styling any more than the old one, and I feel like in a world with a Chevy Bolt and a Tesla Model 3, any electric car with less than 200 miles of range just doesn't matter anymore. Nissan is supposedly planning a 200-plus mile range Leaf by 2019, though, so I'll see what I can find out about that. I promise I'll keep an open mind, though. So, if there's anything specific you want checked, let me know.
The Japanese automaker, known for producing the popular Outback with its appeal to small families and singles with an outdoorsy vibe, now has a 3-row SUV, the Ascent, that it revealed as part of the LA Auto Show Tuesday. Takeshi Takamori, Executive Vice President and Director of Subaru Corporation, summed up the significance before the vehicle made its appearance. With Ascent, we finally produced what has been missing from the lineup, he said, noting that Subaru's journey in the United States started 50 years ago with a small car, the 360, which was a bit too small for American tastes. That's likely not to be the case with Ascent. Takamori said the SUV was designed exclusively for the US market. As the presentation got underway, a gleaming white 2019 Ascent drove onto the stage, and Tom Dahl, president of Subaru of America, offered his take, using plenty of dog references as a family of yellow labs named the Barkleys poured out. The vehicle will go on sale in early summer 2018, priced in the low $30,000s. It will be powered by a 260 horsepower, 2.4-liter boxer engine that has plenty of bite and can tow 5,000 pounds. 7 or 8 passenger configurations will be possible and second-row captain's chairs will be available. The vehicle, billed as a crossover concept when it was shown at the New York Auto Show in April, allows the company to compete in an increasingly competitive space. Dahl previously said Subaru made a mistake by becoming a favorite of younger, single people or small families, but missing out as they added more kids, according to a USA Today story in April. The Ascent, he said then, is designed to change that, providing millennials with a 7-seat option as they get older or acquire more things to carry along despite the lack of a larger SUV in an increasingly SUV and truck-focused market. The automaker has had a good run in recent years, with 71 consecutive months of yearly month-over-month growth through October. Subaru had a 0.5% increase in its U.S. sales for October compared to the same month a year ago, increasing from 53,760 to 54,045. However, the Outback saw its numbers fall even as the new Crosstrek and Impreza registered gains. IHS Markit noted in a highlight of the auto show's reveals that the Ascent could pose a problem for the Outback. While Subaru enjoys high owner loyalty, we may see the Ascent cannibalize sales from the Outback as loyalists shift to the larger vehicle, the report said. But the Ascent also solves a problem for Subaru, which will build the Ascent at its plant in Lafayette, Indiana. Rebecca Lindland, Senior Director and Executive Analyst for Kelley Blue Book, noted that automakers never want to see customers grow out of their brands because of a lack of offerings. This is really something that they need in their lineup. It's sort of the next generation of the Tribeca. It's something that their current customers can grow into, Lindland said.